You're eating healthy, yet you see that the scale is not moving, you're not dropping dress sizes, and you're beginning to wonder, is it the exercise that is actually missing in my lifestyle? Is it my sedentary lifestyle? Is it my desk job that is causing me not to lose weight? Why am I not losing weight? What am I missing in this equation? Well, I'm here to tell you that exercise is important for a healthier life, but it's really not that important when it comes to losing weight. No, I am not crazy, neither are you. Let's dive deep into the conversation. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Neela Tyagarajan and my weight loss journey started after my move to the US from India. Once I lost 46 kgs of my body weight and I've been able to maintain that for the last 1.5 years, I realized that I've been put through this journey to help mothers, specifically native Indian mothers who've been uprooted from their Indian soil in their weight loss journey and help them get back their teen energy, body and confidence, primarily through helping them focus on nutrition first and being able to guide them and help them lose weight without having to give up the foods that they grew up with. So if this sounds like you, then you are in the right place. So after losing 46 kgs of my body weight, I went back and I looked at what it took for me to be able to lose that kgs and pounds and keep it forever. And once I formulated a protocol, I tested this protocol on clients to see if it was just by accident or by luck that I lost the weight, or was there really a strategy to it. When I tested that with 300 plus clients of mine, I was able to realize that all of them were able to follow this protocol and lose weight in a very step-by-step structured and stable way. And that is the exact framework I have for coaching my clients. I've spoken about the 3 layers when it comes to weight loss, which is your calorie deficit, your micros and macros, and your activity and movement in my previous video. So please watch that video if you haven't watched that, so that you understand what is the framework that is required. And then when you come and watch this video, you will feel that you're able to completely get a feel of what is being spoken in this video. So if you're wondering, is exercise the missing factor in my weight loss journey, and me saying exercise is not the missing factor, it's not the critical piece of the puzzle when it comes to weight loss, you would be wondering, like, how on earth can you say that? Well, I have data, I have an equation that I want to share with you, and my equation is called TDEE, Total Daily Energy Expenditure. Now this is a fancy term. How many calories are you spending in a day? And we all know energy balance is what is required for us to be able to lose weight or be in a calorie deficit. If you're in a positive energy balance, which means that you're consuming more than you're expending, you will tend to start gaining weight. If you're in a negative state of energy balance, which means your consumption is lesser but your output, calories out, is more, then you're going to be in a negative state, which is what we call calorie deficit or negative energy balance. So now that we understood that we need to be in a negative energy balance, we need to understand what it takes for our body to get into negative energy balance and how exercise plays a role in this negative energy balance. For that, we need to understand what are the percentage of different factors that play a role in the total daily energy expenditure. And what we are seeing is approximately 60 to 70% of the calories your body requires to maintain itself comes from something called basal metabolic rate or resting metabolic rate. Now this is the calories that is required for your body to do bare minimum activities, right? Either if it's at rest, we call it resting metabolic rate. If you're getting up and doing a little bit of walking and a little bit of cooking and moving around and all that, and not a lot of activity, what is the bare minimum calories does it take? That is what basal metabolic rate stands for. And your body takes 60 to 70% of the calories that you're giving in just to be able to maintain the state, right? So that plays a major role. Now, the next important thing that I want to look at in this energy equation is thermic effect of food, which is called TEF. Now, TEF is a fancy term again given to indicate how many calories your body burns just for digesting, absorbing and storing the food that you're given. So what I'm saying is, by being able to focus on some foods, right, you're going to be in an advantage, you're going to get your body in a place of advantage for it to burn more calories, because anywhere between 10 to 30%, right, let's go for the bare minimum, at least 10 to 15% of your calorie requirement in a day goes to just being able to eat, burn and absorb and digest the food that you're eating. So if you're able to specifically choose the foods that increase the thermic effect of food, you are getting 10 to 15% more calorie deficit in a day. And when you look at which foods contributes the maximum thermic effect, that we know that protein, 30% of the calories that you eat in the protein actually goes just to digest, absorb and store the protein. And that is why one of the fastest way to increase your metabolism is to be able to increase your protein in your food. When you look at carbs and fat, only anywhere between 5 to 10% of the calories that your body uses for digestion actually goes towards burning fat or carbs, but 30% of the calories from protein just to go in digesting and absorbing the protein. And this is true to some extent for fiber also, because your body tries a lot to digest that fiber and ultimately it realizes that it cannot digest and it kicks off the fiber. So by increasing protein and also by paying attention to fiber, you can actually increase the thermic effect of food and thereby increase the calorie expenditure. So we saw that the two major important factors are your basal metabolic rate and thermic effect of food, right? Anywhere between 10 to 30% of your calorie requirements can come just based out of thermic effect of food. Now the next important factor that I want you to keep in mind is non-exercise activated thermogenesis. Now these are the activities that you do, which is such as your dishwashing, your laundry, and your say brooming, you're sweeping your house, mopping your house. All these kind of activities are called non-exercise activated thermogenesis because it gets you into moving. You're not just sitting, or you're not just standing, or you're not sleeping, which is all these different layers. Especially sitting and sleeping is where you burn the least calories. But say you're moving and doing some household chore, right? That means that you are able to spend calories in a day. So anywhere between 10 to 15% of your activity in a day goes towards non-exercise activated thermogenesis. So we saw the three most important factors so far. One is around 60 to 75%. Nobody can actually put a specific number to it, but if you're looking at just give me the specific numbers, I would say that metabolism contributes to 70% of your calorie requirement for the day, and around 15% comes from non-exercise activated thermogenesis, 10% comes from thermic effect of food. So that leaves us with only 5% for exercise activity thermogenesis, and that is why I'm saying only 5% of the calories that you're requiring in a day comes from exercise. So now that you've seen that exercise is not the ultimate missing piece of the puzzle, right? It only occupies 5%, but please don't get me wrong, exercise is very important for physical health. You need strength training to build your muscle, which will indirectly down the line raise your metabolism. You need cardio for all the other heart healthy benefits, for keeping, as I said, for keeping your joints healthy, for keeping your muscles and tissues and blood circulation, blood flow, and so many benefits when it comes to physical and mental health that exercise actually helps you with. But when it comes to losing weight, and if you're looking at exercise as a primary ways to lose weight, I'm here to say that is not the case. When you're beginning a workout routine, the amount of calories you burn for a 30-minute workout would be way less compared to, say, you're doing this workout for like 1 month or 6 weeks or 2 months. The body becomes more and more capable of knowing your pattern and ensuring that this person is going to do this exercise at this particular time. Now, how do I ensure that I save the calories that she's going to be using from that exercise down the line. So if you're starting to burn 150 calories from a 30-minute workout, down the line you'll realize that you've slashed it to anywhere between 70 to 100 calories. We're doing just the same workout. This is not just me saying, it's coming from research time and again. We are being proved that the body becomes very smart in adapting to the change that you're giving it. So that's why you constantly need to keep changing your workout so that you don't get into a plateau. But that is another part of the conversation, which is not the core focus of this video, right? The core focus of this video is to know whether exercise plays a big role in your weight loss, and I'm here to say no, exercise is not the key part of it. It is your diet that you need to pay a closer attention to. And say you're in a place where you cannot give a calorie deficit beyond say 1200 calories, then you kind of keep switching your exercises, keep adding the duration, keep seeing what it takes to be able to continuously give a calorie deficit. But please focus on nutrition first. Ensure you're in a calorie deficit, ensure your macros are really good, you're getting all the micronutrients, and continuously keep switching your workout to ensuring that you add cardio, at least 150 minutes of cardio a day, 30 minutes of strength training, anywhere between 3 to 4 times a week. Keep doing this, and also continue to do your walking, which is one of the best ways to lose your body fat. When you do all this and when you're patient, you will definitely see that the scale will catch up, your clothes will get better and better in terms of fitting you, and you'll also realize that it's not a sprint. You got to go slow and steady. You got to be very patient. You got to give the body what it takes while allowing your body to do the work, and eventually your body will catch up. So let me know if this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you think someone else is going to benefit from this video, feel free to share this video with them. And if you are in a place where you're unable to focus on your weight loss journey, this is so much overwhelming, this is so confusing, you need step-by-step guidance, that is what I am on a mission for. So do click the form below if you're interested to apply working with me. If you're on a journey towards healthy lifestyle, not just for you, for your family, for your community, you always are this person that wants to be healthier version of yourself, then you're in the right place. Do consider subscribing to my channel. I can't wait to see you in my next video. In the meantime, if you have not watched my first 2 videos that I have about calorie deficit, macros and micros and movement, do watch those 2 videos while I continue to keep posting videos every week for you. So I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, take care.